Joining me now, Lauren Boebert, great congresswoman from the state of Colorado, also reigning champion, hottest women of Congress. But we're setting all that aside for today because we have a couple important things to discuss. One is Joe Biden. Two is U2. Lauren, I was thinking about the band U2 this morning. They have one good song. I don't understand all the hype for this band at all. I've never understood it.
So I don't know if I know what the good song is, Jesse.
I was thinking about this too. I haven't found what I'm looking for thing, but I'm not going to sing it for you here because we're on national television and that would be embarrassing. Let's move on to something somehow worse than U2, bribery. It's not exactly news that Joe Biden is crooked as the day is long. Everyone knows it. We might have a document proving it now. Do I have that right?
I think so. So Chairman Jamie Comer actually came out saying that there looks like there's credible evidence of bribery. And, Merrick Garland, Joe Biden's wingman, had the audacity to lie to the American people in front of Congress and then yet lie again in front of Congress, saying that he stands by his testimony that there would be no political interference in the Hunter Biden case. Now, Jesse, let's have a little criminal justice history here. The punishment for lying to Congress is perjury. I'm glad that we have restored strong leadership back in the House of Representatives because the American people deserve to know if President Biden sold out the United States of America to make money for himself and his crackhead, gun criminal, prostitute-loving, stripper-loving son. But we need to make sure that we have all of our documents here, that we are bringing him in. And that right there is criminal by itself. It's treason. We need to and must get to the bottom of this and hold these guys accountable. What we don't know as of this moment, though, is if the FBI has done anything to verify or investigate these credible claims. Right now, it looks like they turn their heads and look the other way, as they typically do. But let's be honest with ourselves. The FBI, their current history of botching politically charged investigations goes to show how important it is for congressional oversight in this moment. These folks cannot be trusted. The FBI Director, Wray, Attorney General Garland, and Secretary Blinken, they better be prepared. They better clear their calendars because I, and alongside Chairman Comer, we'll find out the truth for the American people. And as I mentioned, Chairman Comer issued a subpoena to the FBI Director, Wray. And let me just reiterate, we will get to the bottom of this, and it's only a matter of time.
I love it. I love it. All right, Congresswoman, how do we handle impeachments? Because obviously every Tom, Dick, and Harry, myself included, I want to impeach all of them. Right? Mayorkas and Garland and Joe Biden, just impeach everyone because they're all a bunch of crooks. And they are a bunch of crooks, and they all do deserve impeachment. But that's not realistic. I want to live in the real world. What will we see? What might we see, I guess I should say, as far as people who are going to be impeached?
Right. Well, as far as impeachment goes, there's some articles of impeachment that would never even make it out of the Republican majority-led Judiciary Committee, which is very unfortunate. So we have to be able to have these hearings and investigations to bring truth to the American people. There are so many people who want to get rid of the truth and abolish the truth, and we have to expose all of their lies. So that is involved in these investigations and hearings. And then unfortunately, it may just be up to the American people to impeach these folks through a new administration in 2024. But we are going to lay all the facts out there so people can be informed when they do go to vote. I hope that we do see articles of impeachment. I've introduced them for Joe Biden, for Secretary Mayorkas. There's been articles of impeachment introduced for Blinken and so much more. But we actually have to get them out of the Judiciary Committee for those to go anywhere. I would love to at least have the hearings in the committee to form that basis of why this is reasonable and acceptable and show the demand of the American people. Because, Jesse, it's everywhere that I go. People are saying, why are they still in office? Why do we have these cabinet members who are clearly so corrupt? And it's extremely frustrating for me when we have folks who have lied, like Antony Blinken, to Congress. And now they're part of the administration and they're continuing to cover up what had happened with the Biden crime family, rather than doing their job for the American people. I mean, Jesse, you know it. The FBI, there's so much corruption there. There's corruption in the Department of Injustice at this time, and just about every other cabinet that we could name. And it's up to us to just reveal everything that's going on, and hopefully the voters make an informed decision when it comes time to do that, so we can get a change of leadership.
I hope they do. Speaking of voters, the Democrats hate your guts, as I knew they absolutely would, and they're coming after you. If people would like you to remain in Congress, I don't know whether you're allowed to promote that right now because I don't know where you are, but are people,
yeah, Jesse,
can
I'm
they
at
support your
Mom's
campaign?
house, so I could say whatever I want here.
Okay. Please, how do people support you?
Well, Jesse, you did tell me that the Democrats were going to hate my guts. We had this conversation before I was sworn in Congress, and you said they're coming for you. And we know that because I was there to speak truth to power and make sure that all of their corruption was exposed and hold them accountable. So I need as many people as possible to come and join me at laurenforfreedom.com. My last election was very tough. I won by 546 votes after a recount. I was the last Republicans race to officially be called. And the Democrats smell blood in the water. I am the #1 target on the DCCC's list. They hate strong, powerful women who speak truth and do so joyfully. And so they'll do anything they can to cancel me, to silence me, and certainly kick me out of office. They are trying to buy this seat in Congress. And we have to make sure that we have the funding to combat that, and an army of people who are going to come to my defense on social media and in the district, and certainly, like I said, financially. So laurenforfreedom.com.
There you go. Go help her out. She needs it. Lauren, Congresswoman, I appreciate you.
Thanks so much, Jesse.
You enjoy watching that? Would you like some more of me? Good. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. You will enjoy it.